Hi, hello, welcome to Devon Monk's Works and Worlds. We are on Monday Monk 101. Oh my gosh, people, 101 episodes so far, or just little check-ins on the old Monday Monk channel. And I want to say that I really, really appreciate you spending a little time here with me. I'm going to just dive right in. This episode, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the three things I usually talk about: writing, knitting, and how things are going in Monkland. So, how are things going with writing? Things are going great. Thank you. I did some re outlining of Wayward Devils 4 because by this point in the book, I have made some decisions and changes to the story that now that I'm at this part of the book, I have to kind of add those consequences of those decisions and changes. And like I said, the story took a hard right turn a week or so ago, and I followed that, and I like where it went. So I'm working the ending to make it connect better and make it a full and fun book. And this book really is a fourth of the series, and it's starting us toward Wayward and Ordinary connecting more. So we're seeing a little more crossover characters. I don't know if that'll happen in the next book. I'm going to assume it will. We'll see, because like I said, sometimes books go down a hard right turn and you have to just kind of follow that. But it is coming along, and I am hoping to have it out still by late spring or something like that. Yeah, and then I've got another idea for another Patreon thing that I'll be doing, which will be Ordinary Magic, Ordinary Oregon short stories set with all the people of Ordinary. I kind of have an idea of how to frame them and share them. And I know that's not another novel in this series, but I want to follow a couple of these little side stories, like how did certain gods decide to go to Ordinary? Like, frankly, I'd like to do the story. I haven't written it, but I'd like to do the story of how Delaney and Delaney and Than meeting from his point of view. Wouldn't that be fun to see how he thought that all went, as opposed to how we saw her see how it all went? I think that would be fun. But also some of the gods who have been there for a long, long time, or like how did Birdie end up choosing Ordinary for her nest in her territory, right? I want to know her Valkyrie backstory, right? So I'm going to be working on some of those, and those will be released on my Patreon. I think after they're on my Patreon, if it all works out, I will gather them up and put them out in their own little book. But that's going to be, I don't know, months from now, because I'll put out. First, I have to write it, and then it'll be a little bit at a time. Like once a week, there'll be another story or another part of a story of that collection. So I'm working on a little Ordinary short story collection, and we'll see how that goes. And then I also have those side projects that I'm working on, which hopefully this week I will get quite a bit of work on, because I am taking off for a all by myself writer retreat to, I usually go up to Rainforest this time of year. I just couldn't make it work. And so I'm taking the days that I would have used to go to the Rainforest writing retreat and going off on my own to get some writing done. So we'll see how I do it all on my own, if I am motivated to write. I think I am. I would really like to get going on some of these projects. So writing's going well. Thank you. Knitting, not doing knitting. Haven't touched anything this week. Last thing I did was a cross stitch last week, and I haven't touched it since then. But I'm going to take it with me, because I think that would be a nice little project. And I'll probably take some knitting with me too on this writing retreat that I'm going on. And I will keep you up to date on that stuff. And then Monkland, how are things going in Monkland? This is the thing I want to talk about. If you haven't had a chance to go watch the live Monday Monk that I did, I called it like Saturday Chat. I did it on Saturday, and I was nervous because I knew people would be showing up. Like for this, I assume somebody watches it. Like there's a little thing that says how many people watch it. So I'm okay. Somebody has it on maybe in the background, but I'm not like there to talk to you, and you can show up anytime you want. You don't have to be here when I'm live. You can just put this on the background while you're doing dishes or something else, right? But on the live, I was like, oh no, what if nobody shows up? So I had written myself a couple questions to answer and to just fill up like 10 minutes or half an hour so that I could say, yes, I was live, and no, nobody showed up, but that's okay, because I'm not expecting that. It's not like, hey, you have to stop everything in your life to get on and watch this video. But Something very exciting happened. I don't want to spoil it, so hop over on the live. It happens like a minute in or 2 minutes in. This is a part of it. So once you see this, you will know that you've seen the fun, really generous thing that happened. Okay, I'm going to tell you. If you don't want to know, just kind of skip. I'll hold up my hand. So here's me telling the part that if you want it as a surprise, you can go look at the live, and then I'll hold up my hand again when I'm done talking about it. So you can mute it right now. You can mute me. Okay, I'm assuming maybe somebody did that, maybe not. So here's a fun thing that happened. My brother and sister showed up and just absolutely surprised. You'll watch me kind of do the, oh no, what's going on thing. They come bursting into my office in party hats and those little blowy things that you get from party stores. It was amazing. And they brought these flowers and there's a balloon attached to it here. See this cool balloon? Correct. Congrats. Celebrating the 100th episode of Monday Monk has happened, which is, it was so lovely of them, so sweet, so kind. And then they sat and they interviewed me so that I had some feedback and somebody to talk to. And people did show up on the live. Thank you so much for those of you who were able to make it. And but they were able to give me some questions, and I was totally not nervous because they were there, and it was so funny, and it made me laugh, and it was wonderful. It couldn't have been better. Thank you so much. I love you both very much. Okay. It was wonderful. So now I'm going to put my hand up. Okay, so if you muted it, you can unmute it now. And I'm done with the little spoiler of what happened on the live if you want to go watch the live. So yeah, so that was spectacular. The live went, I think, really well. It's about an hour long, which is longer than I expected. It was wonderful to see people show up from different places, a few familiar names. And yeah, I would do it again. I would probably check in with more of the people and see if there are more things that they want to chat about. A few people mentioned some authors that they like to read, and that's something that we could definitely chat about. And some Northwest authors. There's somebody I need to check out in our area who I haven't met yet, which that's no surprise. I'm kind of a hermit. But anyway, so yeah, it was great, and I had a lot of fun doing it. So I guess that's it. You know, that was kind of the big thing that happened this week for me, was doing the live. That was new. I've only done it one other time 4 years ago. So that's definitely a new thing for me. And I did have a suggestion from Daryl, from my brother, of doing more videos, like, because I'm always asking, hey, I don't have to just do writing, knitting, and what's going on in my life. Like, we could do other things here on the channel too that would be fun. And he suggested doing some of the Monday Monks from places that I'm actually going to. So I thought that was a fabulous idea. So, you know, I will be going to a campground on the coast for my writing retreat that I'm doing this week. And I think I'm going to do some filming there so you can see the campground and kind of experience it with me. Maybe I'll take you on my writing retreat. How about that? And you can see how far I'm going on the projects. And I think there's supposed to be kind of decent weather, so we can maybe even see some blue skies over there. And I'm taking my electric bike so I can kind of zip around, and I'll zip you around with me, hopefully, if all the equipment works. And then I'll share that with you. And if you like that kind of stuff, I would be happy to start doing that kind of stuff on the channel too. So let me know. Okay, that's it. That's enough. That's enough Monday Monk. Go check out the live if you want to. Again, thank you so much. And I hope you have a wonderful week. I will see you soon. Bye for now.